it feels like hell to go through the same feeling you used to feel before, even after you have healed. And the worst part is, for me, for 4 years I went through hellhole. And after those 4 years, I took a year of break and I thought that I had finally healed after that 1 year, because but the things that used to trigger me previously no longer triggered me, and that is an obvious reason to consider that you have healed. That is what I did, and I knew that I had healed because those things never used to trigger me anymore. Until few months back, I noticed that I have been feeling really irritated and agitated, and I wondered what the reason is. That is when I realized that for some reason I had lost interest in everything. I was just tired of every single thing that was happening around me. I was tired of everyone, everything, and the worst part is, I thought, what is the real reason that I was tired of, and I could not figure it out. So I went to a lot of therapists. I went to 3 to 4 therapists, and all of them asked me the same question, which was, what is the reason do you think you are feeling this way? I told them, it's of course because I am very tired. And it's not that I'm tired because I'm working really hard throughout the day. I'm not really doing much. I'm probably just spending some time online. I'm eating. I'm doing the basic things that I do every day. And it's not like even I spend a lot amount of time away from home. Most of the day I spend inside my house. So it's not like I'm spending a lot of time outside in the sun or something that is tiring me. I have every damn privilege I need. Then why am I feeling so tired of everything? I wondered that what exactly is it I'm tired of? I said I'm tired of everything, but what is that everything? Everything? So my psychologist asked me. So I asked myself, you say everything, are you even tired of happiness? And the worst part was, my answer was yes. I was even tired of happiness. Of course, everyone is tired of depression, sadness, anger, anxiety, pain. But I was shocked to discover that I was even tired of happiness, of joy, of excitement, of all these things. I was tired of everything because you know what? At the end of the day, it felt like a pattern. It's like a wave. That you are happy, but eventually right after the happiness, sadness will come. But when you're in the sadness, you're happy because you know that right after this, happiness will come. It's like a proper overthinker. This is the thinking of a proper overthinker. And to be honest, being an overthinker is a blessing, by the way. So anyways, this is what I used to think all the time, that it's a pattern, it's like a wave. This is what I will feel again and again. If I'm feeling happy right now, I'll eventually feel sad. If I'm feeling excited right now, I'll eventually feel bored. And I was tired of this pattern of everything. It's the same. And I was tired of everything in such a bad way that I started wondering it's not normal. And that is when I realized that a few months back I had read somewhere that the first step of spirituality, the very first beginning, the thing that will push you ahead in spirituality is losing interest in everything. So I wondered, is it really this thing? Am I really ready to progress in spirituality? Is that the reason that I'm feeling this way? Is that the reason I've lost interest in everything and I'm tired of everything? So I asked myself that, am I really done with everything and ready to go ahead in this process of spirituality? And after thinking for a while, I closed my eyes, I thought to myself, and after thinking for a while, I suddenly remembered something, that is, I had this one dream throughout my childhood, which I had completely forgot about. I mean, as soon as those 4 years of my hellhole began, I completely lost touch with my actual self, with my childhood self. And suddenly I remembered that dream. And it's not like, it's not some career or becoming something this and that and everything, but it was just a dream. A dream that I'm not going to obviously not going to say out loud, but it was a dream that I had completely forgot about, and that ached me, that I forgot my own dream. And then I thought, am I even tired of this? And finally the answer was no. That no, I'm not tired of this dream. So I asked myself, is this something that I still want? Okay, yes, that is still something that I want. And the best part is that it's not that I immediately started feeling very happy. It's not at all like that I immediately got my purpose and everything. But now I at least knew that, okay, I am still not ready to progress in the entirely spiritual path. So that was a good thing and a bad thing, of course, because I am pretty spiritual. Not religious, but spiritual. And that is when I realized that it's okay to feel the same way you used to feel before healing. See, the first thing is that healing does not mean that you will never feel the same way you used to feel. And the biggest proof of that is checking out if the things that used to trigger you back then triggers you now as well. If it does not, congratulations, very nice, you have healed. And if it does, then even more congratulations, because you now have a better chance to heal. So that is the very first thing that this taught me. And the second thing is that that feeling is never going to be as bad as it was the first time. It's never going to be as strong as it was the time before you healed. So that these are two very good points. And the third best point is that every time a feeling like this comes up, it's not that you need to tame it or something. You need to understand, you need to listen to it. Every feeling that you have, every emotion that you have is actually trying to tell you something. Suppose you had a thought and you think it's not a good thought, it's not a thought that you're supposed to have, and you get angry. Okay, now this doesn't mean the thought is asking you to do that thing. What this means is you need to decode it. You need to understand what that thought is trying to tell you, where it is arising from. Understand that, and then only will you be able to find a solution to it. Just like in this case, I tried to understand that what this tiring feeling was, where was it coming from, because I knew it's not something to be tamed. It is telling me something. And the moment you try to sit to understand it is when it cooperates with you. When you sit down with your thoughts or your feelings to understand it, only then is it that it cooperates with you. You know, these are the two differences between thoughts and feelings. Thoughts are what are meant to be witnessed, but feelings are what are meant to be understood. You are feeling something, don't try to tame it, don't try to shut it down. Try to decode and understand where is it rising from and why is it rising in the very first place. What is happening, what is going on, why are you feeling this way, what is it trying to tell you. If you try to sit down with it to understand it, it will cooperate with you brilliantly and give you the answer. But if you are trying to tame it, it will never tame, because it's an untamed thing. Feeling is something untamed, you cannot tame it. So I hope this video was somewhat helpful for all of you. Bye bye, all the best, hope to meet you very soon. And do watch the shorter versions of these videos in my Instagram account. Bye bye, all the best.